So we are here at Ledsham Garden Village near Ellesmere Port, and today we're looking at the Oxford Lifestyle, which has got 3 bedrooms and 3 ensuites, so it's a little bit different to some of the houses. So let's go inside.
Should point out as well, just before we go in, this is eco-electric, so it's part of the heritage lifestyle range, but also it's an eco-electric version. Redrow do eco now and eco-electric. Yeah. Eco-electric means it's got a heat pump, so the water and the heating is heat pump, and downstairs, interestingly, is underfloor heating throughout.
And a pod point, isn't there? So you get a pod point. And also worth noting is that it comes with a single garage, which is integrated into the house. So let's go and have a look inside. So here we are.
Little chime as you walk through the door with the alarm system.
It's a lovely little feature, isn't it? So that's part of this system here. So that's part of your alarm system. So you'll always know. It's like your modern day Ring doorbell, isn't it? So you'll always know what's happening at your front door. So this is part of the heritage collection. This is the Oxford Lifestyle. So again, we've got all of the leaded windows, which gives it a nice little country feel. We've got the same country style door with the same sage green effect on there.
Leaded in the windows.
Lead in the windows. We've got no table in this one, because some of them you see it styled with a little table, but it is set back a little bit here. So if you wanted a little bit more storage or just a table or anything to put things on, you know, these have put some hooks in here for coats, but there's plenty of room here to put like a cupboard or anything if you want to put some coats in there, because there isn't a downstairs storage room coming off the hall as such in this one.
Yeah, and it's quite, although it's not huge, it's quite long, and it lets plenty of light in, particularly with that door open there, because you've got French doors on the other side. But it's quite open and airy, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels quite open plan because you're leading straight into the kitchen area, which I've not been in, but it looks quite spacious.
Yeah, and no radiators.
No radiators because it's eco-electric, so what we've got is underfloor heating under here, and it does feel really warm under here.
So
it's not the thermostat, that's the alarm, so your thermostat's
the thermostat's on, it's set at 18.5, and it feels warmer than that.
Really warm.
And that is just purely because of the size of it. It works more efficiently because, you know, it's like a huge radiator underneath the floor, really.
Yeah, no, it's really nice. You've got this is an optional extra, but you can get your built-in mat as well. So with your hall being a bit smaller, it might be an idea to get the built-in foot mat, shoe mat, whatever you want to call it. It stretches right across, and it just saves everybody dirty in your lovely hall floor.
Yeah. It's a nice floor as well.
It is a nice floor, yeah. I like the colour as well. I think it helps when you've got the smaller spaces, the lighter colours. They tend to make it feel a little bit more big.
Yeah. Now, if you can hear background noise, there's a TV on there with a promotional video.
Turn it on.
Can't turn it down, unfortunately, but we'll work around it.
Just listen to me. Just ignore it. Let's go and have a look.
You're going in the lounge anyway.
So this is your main lounge. Again, you'll notice no radiators. So normally you might have a radiator under the window or on the main wall or something. There's nothing that you can use your space.
And it does. I was just thinking then, because it does make a difference, because you've got a sofa there. That's quite a big TV unit. You've got a chair there, and then a sofa on this side as well. So it makes a big difference not having a radiator. You can use that wall space more effectively, can't you?
It makes a room this size feel like you can do more with it, doesn't it? Because you're not having to like rule out this wall for a radiator. I think it also means that like this is the skirting boards are quite high and the window's quite low down. I think if you had a radiator under here, you'd either have to have a dinky radiator or you wouldn't be able to do this.
Yeah.
So it does give you more options really on the design, and then windows are letting in a ton of light.
Yeah, I like the bay windows. It gives it plenty of character with the LED effect, and also I love them curtains that go across from the ceiling as well.
Yeah, so we've seen some that go straight across, haven't we? Now these ones go all the way into the bay.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if I've tried this before in one of the other houses, but One of them shut and one of them didn't. Now, they're locked, they don't shut, so I can't pull them.
We don't want people messing with them like
But, just to show you, if you can see the track, it runs right the way the shape of the bay.
Yeah.
So you're not going to, when you draw your curtains, you're not going to lose any of this space.
Yeah.
Which is probably why there's a chair here, because that's a little bit of extra seating for you. Everyone can still see the telly, which is another common complaint with furniture.
Yeah. No, it's a nice room. It's not the biggest, but it's big enough, nice and comfortable. You know, it's not like you're not crammed in. It's not a tight space, but you know, it does feel cosy as well.
And it helps, I think, in a room like this where the television's on the wall, so that you don't have to have a separate stand or anything for it.
Yeah, and they come with a media player, but you can get extra trunking. If you're going to mount it on the wall, it's well worth mentioning it to the salesperson.
Yeah, because we've just done that in one of our rooms. We've had to chase out the whole wall, so it is worth considering before. And this cabinet is huge. You know, it's 4 different cupboards in here, so without this, you'd have even more space here.
Yeah, there's a lot of furniture in there. It is a
quite
nice
a lot of
size room.
furniture. And then we've got into the kitchen, diner. So we've got a nice big kitchen. So we've got quite a lot of cupboard space because a lot of it's floor to ceiling. We've got double oven,
Yeah, oven
which
grill.
is handy. This is your fridge freezer, but you've also got a big unit here. So if you wanted a double fridge freezer, you could probably turn this space into that. So these have got it as like a bit of a larder, which is really nice.
Yeah,
But if you want more fridge freezer space, maybe you could kind of switch that round and have a double fridge freezer in this space and a cupboard over there.
Yeah, because you're right. I mean, I've not seen one like that with the double doors before.
It's nice. Yeah, and you've got drawers.
Quite big drawers them as well.
So you get all your pans and everything. So you've got your stainless steel sink, which is a nice effect. I'm assuming this is like quartz worktop, but the light worktop is just beautiful because it just makes it feel more spacious. You've also got cupboards in your island as well, which I think is brilliant because it's just absolutely maximising all the space.
Yeah, and there's plenty of light coming through because you've got the French doors there at the back, but those side panels, they're normally just panels, but they're the windows that open as well, aren't
Yes,
they?
so you can actually open these windows. So loads of fresh air. Maybe not today, it's a bit cold.
Yeah.
But in the summer, you don't have to so normally you have these patio doors, you'd have to swing your doors open to get some fresh air, but you've got the option of both because normally you get these patio doors and there's like a panel, maybe a glass panel at the side.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, when you mention it's cold, it's not cold in here at all. We've walked in with our jackets on, and I've just noticed that the underfloor heating's really taken effect here. To say it's only on 18, it really is warm, isn't it?
Yeah, you've got, and to say, like, it's not probably the biggest kitchen compared to some of the other houses that Redrow build. You've got everything you need. So you've got a lot of cupboard space. You've got your breakfast bar, so you can use that for your breakfast. You don't have to mess your table up. And actually, there's 6 seats around that table, which I think for most families is plenty.
Yeah, no, it's a nice big open space.
Yeah, and it is
It's
nice.
just, I suppose when you were referring to in the previous videos where we've viewed, for example, the Richmond, which is a 4-bed, much bigger house, you've got that open plan living, so there's that living space as well, whereas this is open plan kitchen dining, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a smaller footprint downstairs, isn't it? But it's still optimised for the use of the space. It doesn't feel cramped at all. And you have got an added utility on the end as well. So you don't have to do all your washing and everything in here because you've got your utility space here. So you've got space for a washer dryer, got cupboard space. You could also have cupboards on the top if you want. They haven't put any on here. No. If you needed more cupboard space, you could have it on there.
Yeah, and again, there's no boiler because typically you'd have a cupboard there with a boiler in it. And
you would.
You've not because it's eco-electric.
Yeah, and my utility's freezing at home. This isn't, it's all the same temperature. It's just really nice walking through with the
I've just noticed there. It's not a feature, but look at them old school pegs.
Do you like them?
Oh, my mum used to have them years ago.
Should have a look. How do they even peg on? Do they grip?
They're great. Well, I mean, I've not seen them for years.
Nice effect, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah.
So I don't think they come as standard.
No, let's not worry about the pegs. But yeah, we've got.
So your downstairs toilet in this one is off the utility.
I wasn't expecting that. I forgot there wasn't one down there, but yeah.
They're different in each house. So sometimes at the front, sometimes they're by the stairs. This one's at the back, but I like this idea because if you just swing around here, your back door's here. So if you've got kids playing in the garden or you've got a dog playing in the garden and there's likely to be mud, they can go straight into the downstairs toilet.
I suppose the other thing is as well, if you're having a barbecue, people want to come into the toilet, they're not traipsing in through the house.
Absolutely.
It's just straight through this nice solid floor, so you
Yeah.
can just mop it that one floor and just open that one door,
Yeah,
can't
it's
you?
it's a nice place
Yeah.
to have it tucked away actually at the back. So
Yeah,
that's
good.
downstairs. Shall we have a look and see what's like upstairs?
Let's go.
Just to mention as well, so I always notice these chrome fixtures, so you know, a little bit of planning ahead. If you want things like this, always ask the developer sort of what options there are that come as standard and what, if you want to upgrade, you can upgrade to, because you know, little design features like this can really set the house off. But in this one, the stairs are on the left as you walk in through the front door, and it leads up to a landing which is split off, so you can go either way. I think we should go that way. I feel like the master bedroom is here, and it is. So this is lovely. So we've got, if you can gauge the size from the size of this huge headboard, and also this is lovely texture.
Yeah, I really like that
Feels
wallpaper.
warm. Feels like a carpet, but it's not. So we've got a huge big bed, space for bedside tables. We've got a huge bay window, which is letting in loads of light, which mirrors the one downstairs. Space for a chair. We've also got dressing table here, and you'll notice, you're probably thinking there's no wardrobes. Well, there is. Because they're here.
So so this is really a walk-in wardrobe, but they've got physical wardrobes on either side.
It's like a walk-in wardrobe corridor.
Yeah.
So there's loads of space in here, either side.
There is, isn't there?
You've got mirrors on the doors, which is a nice bit. You can check.
Yeah, there's
check
miles
yourself.
more storage than you'd normally get in a house like this.
It's a nice use of the space. It's like
It
a
is.
little corridor stroke dressing area, and you've got your thermostat as well to control your radiators upstairs in here.
Yeah, there's one here as well. So there's plenty of thermostats.
Yeah. And then off the dressing room, you've got your hotel suite bathroom. So we've got bath in here.
Yeah.
Obviously your toilet and your sink. And then we've got a walk-in shower, which is absolutely massive. We've got 2 shower heads. Got like a beige, do you agree with this tile? But it's a beige tile.
No, it's grey.
It's a beige tile.
I'll show you in a minute.
It's textured.
Textured.
So it's not a
I
smooth
agree,
finish.
it's textured. Yeah, but yeah, so there's the 2 shower heads, the valves that end. I really, you know, this is like that hotel style, isn't it? Where you've got the towel rail there, so you're not stepping out and trying to find your towel. It's literally all there.
I'm loving the fact that it's a big towel rail for a start.
Yeah.
And I'm loving the fact that it's where it is, because it's just so much of an effort to reach across to get a towel. So that's lovely. And also the thing I like, the valves are here. So you're not reaching for a valve and soaking your hair.
Yeah, you
Also
get it to the right temperature and then step in.
And then step in.
Yeah.
Right, so that's the master. So let's go and find some of the other rooms, because as we said before, this is a 3-bedroomed house with 3 en-suites. So we need to find them all. So do you know what? There's a couple of cupboards here. So this is your eco-electric heat pump, isn't it?
This is
Have you got
this is the
anything?
cylinder. So this is the tank
Okay.
that stores the water. Obviously, it's eco-electric, which means that there's a heat pump outside, and all of the water's stored in this tank here. Normally, you'd just have a hot water tank or a cylinder, and then you'd have a gas central heating boiler downstairs. But there's no boiler in this one because it's all powered by electric.
Yeah. What you said. Oh, storage. We've got
More
more
storage.
storage here. So
Right.
we've got a little socket to turn something on. I won't press it because I don't want to. But you could have rails if you want to put coats in here, or your Christmas tree or anything. It's just a little bit of extra storage, which is always handy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a 2nd bedroom here. So we've not got the bay window at the other side of the house. This is looking out into the back garden. But we have got 3 windows here, so it's still letting in tons of light, to be honest. It's a really nice space. if you turn around, there is an alcove which has got the fitted wardrobes in. So you have got space along like this wall here if you wanted to put a freestanding wardrobe. That's a perfect space over there to have your fitted wardrobes because it's all out of the way and it doesn't take off any space of the bedroom either.
So we've got the mirrored wardrobes there.
Mirrored, yeah, but obviously 2 double wardrobes.
And it's a really nice size. I know these are 3 bed, but they're based on 4 bed footprints, and you can tell because the bedrooms are just so much nicer, aren't they? They're nice and big.
So what they've done is they've taken the footprint of a 4-bedroomed house, but then they've turned it around and turned it into a 3-bed with 3 ensuites. Yep. So each bedroom has got its own ensuite.
Speaking of which
is in here. So this one is slightly smaller than the last one because it's not the master. I'm going to go grey on these tiles. You'll probably disagree.
They're definitely grey.
Definitely grey. Textured tiles again. You know, it's still a decent space. We've got 1 overhead shower. Your valve in the right place. Towel rail slightly further out, so you do have to reach a little bit. But you've got everything you need. Loads of space to get changed, to get dressed, whatever. Got a nice window there as well, so that's letting in some natural light. It's just got a really nice warm feel to it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so that's 2 down. Remember, there's no bathroom in these because it's got the 3 en-suites.
Yeah, each of you've got your own bathroom, and we've talked about this before, but this is great if you've got stay-at-home children. You know, getting on the property ladder's a lot harder these days, and they tend to stay a little bit longer. And you know, they're all double bedrooms. They've all got the privacy of their own ensuite. Yeah. You know, and then they've got the space downstairs because it's based on a 4-bedroomed footprint. So this is ideal if you've got a growing family. And no arguments over the shower, bathrooms. They can all have that independence, can't they?
Yeah, it's ideal for that, or if you've got people who stay a lot.
Yeah.
So there's no question of like you say, bathrooms. There's no waiting. Everyone just knows has their own space, and knows which ensuite to use. So this one again, a double bedroom, great size, fitted wardrobes in the alcove, nice big windows with the country effect again on the heritage style windows.
I like the design on this one. I like the
colour scheme.
Yeah, I like the gold that blends with the background. It just pops. It's nice and bright
the gold
and vibrant.
And grey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a nice colour scheme. So again, we've got all your sockets in brushed chrome. It is styled really nice, to be honest. It's got a really cosy feel to it, and you've got your ensuite just in here.
So this is ensuite number 3.
Ensuite number 3, it's got a window, which is good, because you can let a bit of fresh air in there.
What colour are the tiles?
The tiles are like creamy beige. Are we going?
You keep saying beige.
I know it's got a cream and beige in it. So, again, it's a decent sized ensuite. So this is your 3rd bedroom. There's no, apart from the master bedroom, the other 2 I'd say are on a par in terms of size. There's no real small room, and there's no real small ensuite either. So, you know, this is similar to the last one we looked in. It's got your overhead shower, towel rail within reach, which is nice. You know, it's not a walk-in one. It's like got your normal fold-away door. It's got everything you need. And to say you've got 3 bathrooms for 3 separate bedrooms, I think they're all really decent sized, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. No, so as we said, they're all full double beds, and there's plenty of floor space around them. You know, we've got the fitted wardrobes throughout, en suites in each of the rooms. There's plenty of space upstairs, without a doubt.
So just to say, this isn't a sponsored post, but I want to say thank you to Redrow for letting us look around this beautiful house. Let me know what you think in the comments, as always, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can bring you more tours like this.